your knowledge.
Somebody! Help! I've been kidnapped!
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Oh dear. That sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the 3 broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the 3 broomsticks.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a 4th-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why
It's
can't...
an outrage. No one makes a fool of Ferdinand.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
Surely he can't be that terrible, can he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Oh, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the Hog's Head. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
No one's going to pay a ransom for that portrait.
I should investigate.
You're the one who stole our goblin home. Right. But then it was ours.
Accio!
Pay for your deeds.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Such a gentle truck.
Expelliarmus!
Coward!
Accio!
A bit obsessed with glass.
Crucio! Expelliarmus!
You've been Don't
Accio! Potato! Arresto! Expelliarmus! What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio! I should investigate. Revelio! Aloha Mora.
Well, it's about time. It's a wonder there's anything left of me.
Calm down, I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me. Me! If they weren't all sharing half a brain, they'd realize I'm worth more to them intact and at the Three Broomsticks.
How was that?
With everything I overhear, I'm a veritable trove of information. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour. The place will be like a funeral without me.
What if I don't want to return you to the Three Broomsticks?
What on earth do you mean?
What if I took you to the Hog's Head instead? I've heard such nice things.
What a funny little joke. Now, the Three Broomsticks, please. Oh, they're bound to be missing me terribly. Be sure to carry me carefully, won't you? My pantaloons are already creased. Where have you put me? It's pitch black in here. I shan't stand for this. What is the meaning of this? This isn't the Three Broomsticks.
No, it's not. It's the Hog's Head.
Did you fall into a cauldron of stupid potion? You've brought me to the wrong place. It's absolutely vile in here.
Oh, give it a chance. You might grow to like it.
Please, you can't mean to leave me here. Please.
Goodbye, Ferdinand. Enjoy your new home.
Oi! I normally toss the both of you out. I like the look of the fancy man. Target practice.
Please, you can't leave me here. Squalor does terrible things to my complexion.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
May I have a moment of...
Pardon? Were you calling to me?
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment, I'm having a great deal of trouble trying to find a particular diricle.
Ah, yes, the magical bird. Can disappear when it senses danger.
Peculiar things, aren't they? Did you know that muggles call them dodos? Such a funny name. I'm worried about a large albino diricle known as Gwynaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after her. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen, and I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
Seems you're more concerned with the feathers than the bird. But she'd be safer with you than with poachers.
Indeed. They'd pluck her feathers and likely kill her when they were through. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the diricles don't trust me since I've been hanging about their den.
Why are you fixated on Gwynaira and not rescuing all the diricles?
Gwynaira is special. She's more attractive to poachers with her lovely plumage. They'll try harder to take her. The other diricles seem to have managed evading poachers quite well on their own.
Can you tell me what the diricle den looks like?
It's down by the shore, on a sort of overhanging cliff. You'll recognise it by all of the diricles lolling about.
I'll keep an eye out for a large white diricle.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe. One last thing. She seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. I do hope you're able to save her. Be prepared to chase her. I sometimes wonder if she actually enjoys the pursuit.
Revelio. I'll look after you. Revelio. Revelio. Please, let me know. Professor Howard will never believe this. This must be the diricle den that Miss Moffat told me about. Now where is Gwynaira? Revelio. Please, Leviosa. Got her. Now I need to let Miss Moffat know.
Oh, hello. Any luck?
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwynaira.
That's incredible. Was it terribly difficult?
Not too bad, if you know what you're doing.
Don't be so humble about it. Well, may I have her now?
Of course.
Oh, you're too kind. She has such exquisite plumage. Oh, I shall make the finest attire from her feathers. And she'll have a good life too, of course. Ah. Thank you so much for bringing me Gwynaira. I shall keep her safe and only use her feathers sparingly.
Just because you know Lumos doesn't mean you can't get
Oh, that naughty boy runs after
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rokoko ran away. He's my pet niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rokoko was off. Oh, I've been worried sick. But I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
Why don't you just get Rokoko back yourself?
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough, but add ashwinders into the picture and, well, I love Rokoko, but I love staying alive more.
I'll keep an eye out for Rokoko.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you for stopping by.
Arresto momentum. Confringo! This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. Let's find a way inside. Flipendo! Arresto momentum. Flipendo! Potato! Confringo! Bombarda! Flipendo! Arresto momentum. Confringo! Bombarda! Flipendo! Confringo!
Did you hear that?
Time for me to avenge her.
This castle. Arresto! Ashwinders! I'd better find a way around. Or perhaps through them. Confringo! Flipendo!
You've made a great mistake.
Potato! Confringo! Flipendo! Bombarda!
Bitch
Confringo. Arrest Protego. Arresto Momentum. Bombarda.
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Flipendo.
You shouldn't go about stealing goblins.
Confringo.
Flash of inspiration. Surprise! It's no ritual savior.
Bombarda. Arresto Momentum. Flipendo. Confringo. Flipendo. Arresto Momentum. Revelio. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. I did it! And an ashwinder, no less. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Whoa. I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rokoko. Where in Merlin's name am I? Revelio. Incendio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Incendio! I should follow the track. There we go.
I'm tired of wasting my time.
Ashwinders.
Was it Upper or Lower Hogsfield that we raided last week?
Accio!
I'm taking your life.
Arresto Momentum.
Expelliarmus. Where's your centaur friends, eh?
Imperial.
So I conducted. Incendio! Hardly melted. Well, is Treadwell nearby again? Expulso!
Expelliarmus.
Expulso! Now you thought you could hide from me, did ya?
Protego.
You're done thinning on.
Arresto Momentum.
Nice ride! Release me! Reducto!
Expelliarmus. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Expelliarmus! Accio! Revelio! What a dreadful lot. Incendio! Revelio! Accio! Incendio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! treasure. That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail. Revelio. More treasure. Rokoko must have been through here. Glacius. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Levioso. More Ashwinders.
Treasure must be around here somewhere.
It's Totalis.
Show yourself! Show yourself!
It's Totalis.
You're there! Stop! Petrificus Totalis!
Accio. Expelliarmus.
I know.
Expulsion!
Imperio.
Stop this! Petrificus Totalis!
Accio.
Petrificus Totalis!
Accio.
Petrificus Totalis!
Go.
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Wait till Sebastian. Revelio. 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 Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! What's this? Some sort of treasure map?
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Crisis. Levioso. Revelio.
Ugh. When I get my hands on that niffler.
Levioso.
Everything's all... I hope Miss Coffee appreciates this.
Revelio.
Oh!
Always one, isn't there? Except this time it's not just one, is it? It's the whole lot of us. Oh.
My poor Rokoko.
Miss Coffee, I found your niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rokoko? May I have him back?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rokoko on a lead whenever we go out.
Something must be done about the vile thieves who've infested the area.
Is everything all right, Madam...
Olivier, Madame Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
Sylvanus Selwyn? I thought Victor Rookwood headed up the Ashwinders.
Selwyn's one of Rookwood's lieutenants. Not quite as terrifying as Theophilus Harlow, but a menace nonetheless.
Where is Clagmar Castle?
Clagmar Castle's along the south coast, south and to the west of here.
What's so dangerous about the Ashwinders?
They're not your typical thieves and extortionists. Not that typical thieves and extortionists are lovely company. They would not leave poor Bella Navarro alone. She'd given them everything, but still they kept threatening her. She was ready to go back to her family in Italy, almost lost her livelihood. They are ruthless.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out. I only want Cragcroft to go back to normal. I'm tired of living under the thumb of Selwyn and his cronies.
Wonder who lives here. Sounds as if Sylvanus Selwyn has to go. This must be the castle that Sylvana Selwyn and his thieves are in. If I can just get to him, I should be able to disband the group.
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
This looks like trouble. Whoa.
Is that you? Get back here, or I'll let...
Back for more, I see.
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Now, where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield?
Selwyn would be as sick of this hole as we are if he'd been camped out here as long as we have.
Be it upon your heads when our expectations take flight like thestrals. Be it upon your conscience when our graves find us all too soon.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets. I don't feel bad fleecing those cape flappers in Cragcroft.
If Selwyn's plan works out, you suppose we'll all be rich.
Rookwood should never have put Selwyn in charge. Although I suppose Selwyn is better than Harlow.
Work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
I've no idea what Selwyn sees in this place. Nothing left to steal from Moonridge View.
You can learn a lot from weather, though.
Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself. Revelio.
The Ministry ought to loosen the reins. No better protected than me.
I don't waste time dealing with their dead. Their fate's not on my hands, only their blood.
There's Selwyn. I wonder if I can pull his guards away. Barracus Totalis! Accio.
You won't knock this one loose, and I'm not a moon calf has more bite. You're the expulser.
That's it for Selwyn. I should go and see Madame Olivier back in Cragcroft about that bounty. Revelio.
You can't take your eyes off a pretty lass, you can't. Quick flick of a frock and you fall to pieces.
Accio. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
A typical fatality!
Protect.
Thought you was ready, did you?
Finite. Imperial.
Release me!
Crucial.
Finally!
Arresto momentum. Revelio.
Have you heard any news about Sylvana Selwyn?
Selwyn has been taken care of.
You defeated Selwyn? Merlin's beard. A student took down one of Rookwood's top filth. Then I suppose this bounty is yours. Well deserved.
I'm glad I could help protect Cragcroft from the Ashwinders.
The thieves will finally leave us alone. Thanks to you. You're welcome in Cragcroft any time. It's such a pleasant place when it's not being threatened by Ashwinders.